Is Banke, and I'm here with my band, the Collage Band, and we're here to entertain you guys. So if you are with that person that you love, or you just like the person, Sha. So this song is for you guys.
But I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, will it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the stream, darling, so we go. Some things are meant to be. Like a river flows surely to the stream, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you. Can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love with you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Banke, and I am a performer. I'm here for Matters Naija Launch.
We are talking about sex, reproductive rights, how to handle a breakup, the best way to deal with breakups, where to break up, and all of those nuances surrounding sexual relationships. amongst young people?
Where did I first learn about love, sex, and relationship? I'd say secondary school. When I was in secondary school, that's when I actually got to understand what love means, and then what sex actually means, and then that was where I actually understood what relationship also means.
That would be when I became a teenager and started to have friends, and we'll all talk about it. And of course, the older you go, you would read from books, the romance, and then I think when you never have anyone to talk to you exactly about relationships, you probably would have to learn from one relationship to the other as you go.
What I know about Love Matters Naija is that they deal with sex, relationship, everything that has to do with the heart. And I feel like it is one of its kind. I've not seen this type of events in Nigeria where people are open to talk about sex, love, and how they feel about other people, or how they feel about relationship issues. It's always secluded, it's always in the closet, but now it's open and everybody's here talking about it. So it's fun. I like it.
My name is Ugo Jesse. I do illustrations. You can also call that cartoons. It's a beautiful evening right here. It is ebullient, it is wonderful, and I'm feeling gracious. There are a lot of beautiful people right here, and I'm here to have fun.
See you as you leave. I feel it, I see when you leave. When we kiss, I run dead, but you're far away. Used to be my everything. You treated me like I was a queen. What spell did you cast on me? Or was it a make-believe? Say never ever be afraid of ever loving me. Those words I hung up to. Oh God, I was a fool. You became my better bet. Keeping up appearances, you should notice. Even when you suddenly beat your things and left the keys, that's crazy.
ṣoṣo, ìwọ nìkan, ìwọ nìkan ṣoṣo. Yeah, ìwọ nìkan ṣoṣo, yeah. Ìwọ nìkan ṣoṣo, ìwọ nìkan ṣoṣo. Yeah, when I'm tired, when I'm crying, just leave me alone. When I'm crying, when I'm dying, just leave me alone. I could cry you a river. All I wanna say, just leave me alone. Yeah. Leave me alone. People gay, put your barrel, leave me silent. People gay, put me passion, leave me silent.
So Love Matters is a youth-friendly platform. It's about sexual and reproductive health rights. In Africa, we've got our biggest office in Kenya, followed by the growing one in Nigeria. We're also growing a platform in Rwanda. In Uganda, we work with a partner organization called RAHU, Reach a Hand Uganda. And we're also present in Francophone Africa, as I said. We're also in the MENA region, and we have a Love Matters China and Hablamos de Sexy Amor in Mexico. We are a group of bloggers, contributors, storytellers who write about their own experiences in the country. We have people like me who work in the Netherlands, so we're very representative of the regions we work in. We really believe that young people must speak from their place, from their country. We don't want to impose anything. We would rather learn from the young people. So that's why it was important for us to come here and launch Love Matters in Lagos, the heart of media in Nigeria, to hear from you what you expect, what you would want to hear on sexual and reproductive health rights. If you have any questions, what the media landscape is like, if you're contributors, hey, come talk to me. We would love to hear your story. In terms of establishment, Love Matters was established in 2012 in Kenya. It is 1.4 million youth strong. In Nigeria, we are 200,000 in 6 months. So we hope to have over 1 million by the end of this year. Ooh, let's clap. Well done, Nigeria. Rwanda is our smallest platform right now. We're at 4,000 or so. And we're really hoping that tonight we'll bring Love Matters Niger to the forefront of civil society organizations, but most importantly, young people. If you have any questions, please feel free to come see me. I've got the brightest jacket in the room. I'll hand over back to Harry. Thank you.
A round of applause for Felicity, guys. I know we've been giving out drinks and stuff, so I expect more energy from you guys. I mean, it's soda. So a round of applause, please. Let's keep the energy level up, yeah? Thank you very much. So you've heard from her. It's all about sexual health and reproductive rights. So I want to ask you guys, what do you know about sexual health and reproductive rights? You can even localize it in Nigeria, where you're from. What do you know about sexual health and reproductive rights? Anybody want to share? We're here to gist and to have fun and to interact. I'm not going to talk all day. So does anybody want to share anything about sexual health and reproductive rights? Or should I come to you? Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name is Nelly. Okay, localizing sexual health and reproductive rights for us here in Nigeria, or maybe Lagos. It's basically understanding the safest way in which you can engage confidently and proudly in sexual activities. It's also knowing your rights when it leads to reproduction. What to do when you have an unplanned pregnancy, a planned pregnancy, the healthiest way to take care of yourself and engage your partner as well when your relationship goes beyond sexual, planned or unplanned, and all of the other nuances around it.
Please, a round of applause for her, please. Did she miss anything else? Is there something she didn't mention? Anybody want to add anything to what she said? Anybody? So my next question is, do you feel like in Nigeria and for us in Nigeria, do you feel young people in Nigeria are aware of their sexual and reproductive rights? How aware do you feel young people in Nigeria are about these rights? Anybody want to share? I will come meet you, please. I will just come and meet you, okay? Thank you very much, sir. Please let us know your name, if possible, what you do, and then you can share.
Well, my name is James. I work with young people around sexual and reproductive health and rights. Where there's a disconnect, sexual activism is early. Well, data tells us that 9/11, depending on the sexes, but awareness is low. That's also because part of sexual activism is a taboo subject, and so you easily cannot get the information you need when you need it. Most times people do damage control after things have gone haywire and they need to control it, then they now start to look for the information. It's a growing landscape. I think it's something that young people need to learn more about, and events like this help to do that.
A round of applause for him, please. He talked about information, about how there's not a lot of information as regards sexual health and reproductive rights available to young people. And I think that is why Love Matters Naija is very important, because you're having a platform that is going to serve all your needs, discussing love, sex, and relationship. Before we move on, I want to ask another question. What are the conversations you feel mainstream media does not have about love, sex, and relationships? Anybody want to go down that road? What conversations do you feel like mainstream media is not discussing about love, sex, and relationships? Does anybody want to try? Does anybody else want to try? Yeah, I'll come meet you guys have been great sports. I love your energy, but I really want people to speak, please. Does anybody want to talk about what do you feel mainstream media is not talking about when it comes to love, sex, and relationships? Anybody? I'll come and meet you. I'll just chuck the mic in your mouth and you have to speak. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, so are there issues you feel mainstream media doesn't discuss when it comes to love, sex, and relationships? Let us know your name.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dotun. As far as I'm concerned, the mainstream media is tackling nothing on anything sexual, because I think they focus more on the scandals and the ill happenings that goes around these areas. But instead of facing the issues that people face on a daily basis, I don't think they do enough.
A round of applause for him, please. Do we agree with him, though? Do we agree with him? You agree with him, okay. So we're going to do our first love session now. There's a basket that will go around. You just pick something, pick a paper from the basket, and you choose a number, and then I'll ask you a question. Are we ready to answer questions tonight? Okay, then. So I'm going to start from the table that hasn't said anything since I've been here, that table with the guys in the middle. So I want you guys to pick from this lovely basket right here. Just pick. Don't open it, though. Just pick it first. Pick. The four of you are picking, so just pick one. Is that one? Okay, so pick one. So pick one. Yes, that's it. So what's going to happen is you're going to read out the number that you picked for me, and then I would ask you a question, and you will answer for us. Right? Right? You guys don't sound enthusiastic about this. We're about to discover your wealth of knowledge on sexual issues. Yeah? Eh? What did you say? Yeah, exactly. That's why you are here. Last. So give me 1 second. So before we go on, I would like to mention that Love Matters Naija is on Facebook. So all you have to do is just check Love Matters Naija on Facebook and like our page. So that, Felicity said we're at 200,000 strong. We need more people to like and be a part of the movement. So Love Matters Naija on Facebook. And if you go and like and you answer a question, you might win a prize. you just might win a prize. And I know everybody wants a prize. I want the prize myself. Yeah? So are we ready? Do we have our numbers? We have our numbers, right? Okay then. So I'll start with you. Tell us your name tell us your name, what you do, and the number that you picked.
My name is Daniel.
We can't hear you. Just speak up.
I picked number 131.
Say your name again.
Daniel.
Okay.
Number 131.
So Daniel has picked number 131 and is about to educate us on a particular sexual tip. Yeah? Okay. So Daniel, number 131. If you're being stalked, yeah, get family or friends to answer the phone. It might scare the stalker off. Do you agree? And if you don't agree, if you say yes, you tell us why. If you say no, tell us why. Yeah? Should I say it again? Did we all hear the okay, so give us your answer. Should I go again?
I think yes, it should scare off the stalker. Why? It should scare off the stalker, yes. Why? I don't know. From the background I'm from, my parents, I think when I was younger or something, they wouldn't want anybody coming close to me, and I don't know. It depends on the background.
Daniel, did we agree with Daniel's answer, guys? Do we agree with what he said? Do we agree? Does anybody not agree with what he said? You don't agree? You don't agree? You didn't hear him. Okay, so can you go again, please? Tell us why you feel like if someone is stalking you and your parents answered the phone, the stalker will back off. Why do you think it's going to happen? Because you said yes.
Okay, I said yes because if my parents pick the call, the manner at which they would approach that person, I don't know.
So Daniel is saying that his parents have some kind of ginger that will make the stalker go away. Okay then, so let us know the number you picked, please. 125, yes, no, 125. Remember, you can learn from a breakup as well. You might do things differently in the next relationship so that one will be better and long lasting. Do you agree? Yes or no? Tell us your reason why.
My name is EJ, and I'm an accountant.
Should I read it again for you?
Yes, you can learn from your breakup because, nobody is perfect. You probably are doing something wrong that affected the last relationship. And the next one you're going into, you probably have a lot to learn because you tend to learn from every relationship. Yeah, so learn.
So do we agree that we learn from past relationships? Okay, then I think that's a no-brainer. So, sir, let us know the number you picked. 101. Yes, 101. 101 states, if you decide you want to break up with your partner, pick the right time to tell them. Try to choose a quiet place so you can talk freely. Do you agree that a quiet place makes all the difference in a breakup?
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Michael. I work with Mobile Foundation for Health. Well, I don't think environment matters when it comes to breakup. It's a breakup, so it doesn't matter where and when. So I will just say it and do it anyhow I want it. Thank you.
Do we agree that you can break up with anybody anyhow? Inside downfall, you just say it's over. I'm not doing it again. Be going. Is it possible? As the heart leads. Okay. Now, wow. Remind me not to date any of you. What number did you pick, sir? 132. 132. If you're being stalked, try to ignore the stalker. Usually, it's just a way to get your attention, and when he or she doesn't get it, the stalking will stop. Do you agree? Yes or no? Let us your name about what you do.
My name is Nemeka. I work in human capital management. If you're being stalked, I do not believe ignoring the stalker is going to make him go away, him or her. I believe it will actually encourage them. So facing them head on, letting your parents or friends pick the phone when they call, will let them know you have people around you, because stalkers tend to pursue people that they believe they can alienate from the rest of your friends and family and people around them. So letting them know you have people around you, letting them know you're not alone, will chase them off quicker. Thank you.
Do we agree with him? You don't really agree? A round of applause for him, please. So we're gonna do one more round of love sessions, and I want the females to speak this time. Pick one. And then bonus. You be the bonus guy. Yes, that's more like it. Did you pick two or one? One, okay. So I'll start with you. So what number did you pick? 114. 114. I really I'm learning a lot about relationships right now. Like, many people experience a breakup at one point, and everyone gets over it as time passes. You too will feel better again. Is this something to tell someone who has just experienced a breakup? So you say your friend experiences a breakup, and you just say, people experience breakup at one point in their lives. If you get over it as time passes, you will feel better again. Is this something to tell someone who just experienced a breakup?
Actually, yes. I think it's something. Okay, my name is Rolly. I work with Coach Charis. Breakup is it's a very difficult thing to me. Let me use myself as an example, because I'm a very emotional person. So I think when I break up with someone, or when someone breaks up with me, I'll feel bad, and I'll move on. That's life. We'll always move on. So it's a good advice. Moving on. Yeah. Yeah.
Do we agree? Is it a good advice to give to your friend? Everybody experienced a breakup, you'll be fine. Is this something to tell them? No. Why don't you agree with what she says?
Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Tim Tokwe. Okay, I feel. Okay, sorry. I won't be happy if I'm the one. Basically, if I'm the one, I won't be, because I will remember my love story with you, how we started and all that. Because there's sometimes that you have fun with your partner, and trust me, those memories still keeps coming back. So I think I will think twice again.
As a performer tonight, I feel like my fans should expect more music and me being open. And I won't hide and say, oh my God, you are talking about sex. No, I've learned a lot. It's good to be outspoken. So I feel I'll be more outspoken this time from now on. So thank you, Love Matters.
Do you find that women are more interested in you because of your being an Instagrammer and being well known on Instagram?
On the contrary, no. Because some of my friends say, you get DMs a lot of girls won't talk to you. I'm like, the only girls that talk to me are actually doctors, and they're all married. And they're just there to tell you did this wrong, you did this right, you did this wrong, you did this right. I think, generally, people just come on the comment section and just say one or two things and they leave. Nobody has time to be pushing anybody. Nigerians are very, 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 very self-conscious. They like to keep their rep. No time for keep your reputation, keep your plenty followers in your pockets. Nobody's looking at that. Yeah.
A round of applause for Ugo. Jesse, any other questions for him? Any other questions? You have a question? Any other questions for Ugo? Jesse? So Ugo, before we let you go, I want to ask you one final question now. Love Matters Naija is coming on the scene, trying to do work around sexual health, reproductive rights, and trying to educate people on love, sex, and relationships. As you have been in this area in Nigeria for a bit, what advice would you have for the team that's going to handle Nigeria?
The team is going to... I think there's a need to do a lot of medication on for the males. I think at least those of us here are probably enlightened. A lot of males out there who think supporting their spouse or doing the right thing is actually called support. You can't be carrying your own child and say you're supporting your wife. And then most men come and say, I'm very supportive, I'm very supportive, I'm very supportive. You're being a father. So I think in that area, a lot of men need to be educated about showing proper care, love, and support for their spouse without the main mentality under the African cultural content of we are kings, we can't do this, we can't do that, we can't do this, we can't do that. I think we need to go beyond that point. So if we're able to achieve that, I think men and women will be able to discuss certain health issues and be able to talk about certain things with their kids. Because when the communication is not there, when there is no, when there's no tangle, because most of the times when you get to help your spouse, probably help her wash your clothes, help her in the kitchen, help her do stuff, that's when you get to have real intimate discussion. So I think if that can be established, a lot can be achieved from there.
Thank you very much, Ugo. Jesse, a round of applause for him. Thank you for coming through for us. And he's still hanging out with us, so if you have any questions for him, you can always go see him afterwards. A round of applause for him, guys. I know we are eating, but please keep the energy level up. Yes. The Ugo Jesse dance.
There are a lot of things I've learned about love, sex now, like which I knew when I was younger. The love is patience. I used to be really temperamental. I used to be impatient. So I wish I had known long time ago that love demands a lot of patience, tolerance, and understanding.
I wish when I was a teenager there was a platform like Love Matters Africa, because then people, the discussions that go on there are just open, honest, and non-judgmental. And it's very informative, and it's a safe space. So you can ask any question that you have, and you are able to get the right answers.
What are the 5 top tips on how to kiss? What are the 5 top tips on how to kiss?
So he's going to give us 5 tips on how to kiss. So are we listening? This can save your relationships or marriages. So please listen, guys.
But first, kiss is practical. So it means I will need a specimen. No, that I was just kidding there. Anyway, so I think first, have a good breath. Very key. Good breath. 2, ensure you don't salivate too much, so that you don't supply too much. Control your salivary gland. 3, don't choke the person by blocking the nose. Please tilt your head to an angle of 45 degrees or 60 degrees. And if you really want to feel it, shut your eyes.
A round of applause for him. Is there anything that he missed? Is there anything he missed? Oh, he said 4. He didn't say 5. Was it 4 he said? Okay, one more.
And 5, feel it.
This group here have something that they want to say. Yeah.
No seats.
No teeth during you can't kiss with teeth. Do we agree? No teeth. No teeth. He mentioned saliva. Saliva for some people is a sexual turn on. Do we agree? Does anybody feel like saliva when you're kissing someone is a sexual turn on? Do we agree? It turns you off. Okay then. So all these questions that we're asking are available on the Love Matters website, and there are the Love Matters Naija Facebook page, and there are responses there that you can also go and check out. Very interesting responses also. So visit Love Matters Naija on Facebook and see what other people have to say about the questions that you're answering, yeah? So we're on to this gentleman who's looking very dashing. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, my name is Oluwatoba. Okay, my question. True or false? When in love, you lose your appetite and get stomach aches? Obviously, no.
A round of applause for him, please. A round of applause for him, guys. Guys, a round of applause. Okay, so.
Hello, my name is Adu Aminu. And my question says, who chooses birth control or contraceptives in a relationship? And my answer is the woman. Obviously, she has the womb. admittedly, I would like a world in which men use birth control, right? Like use a condom, prevent the sperm from getting in touch with the egg. But that is not so simple. A lot of Nigerian men want to have that skin-on-skin contact. So for your safety, for your sanity, I think you as the woman should just go ahead and do it. And a lot of Nigerian men want to have control, and you don't want that. You don't want anybody having control over your uterus, so just do your thing. That's all.
So do we agree with him? Did we hear what he said? Did we hear what he said? Do we agree? Okay, someone wants to respond.
I feel it's, okay, my name is Abiodun from Leadership Initiative for Youth Empowerment. Okay, for me, I feel that it should be for both partners to decide. Now, this is birth control we are talking about. Yes, we know that most time women had control of, they are the one that really do more of the birth control thing because we have basically condom or vasectomy for men. Okay, but it should be a thing of agreement. You should be able to communicate and decide the one that is good for both of you. And you should also visit a doctor that will check both of you, and then decide the one that even suits you best.
We want young people to talk from their own voice. We want young people, young Nigerians, to be our contributors. Today is our launch. We are on Facebook. We are currently boasting 200,000 young followers, and we hope to grow that number to over 1 million by the end of this year.
Pick a balloon. Pick a balloon. Pick a balloon. Pick a balloon. And let's blow this balloon up now. Okay then, let's blow our balloons, please. No, we can't wait, please. You can drop your chicken. Remember, these questions are on the Love Matters Naija Facebook page, and you can check out other people's responses to them there. Your balloon, please. Your balloon, please. Can you blow your balloon, please? Thank you. Blow your balloon, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with you. So are you ready to pop your balloon? So let's see you pop this balloon. Raise it up and pop. Yay! Okay. So he's going to read what the question in his balloon.
Okay. Should you have unrestricted access to your partner's phone?
Did we hear him? Did we hear what he said? So sing it again.
Should you have unrestricted access to your partner's phone?
Okay, so what do you think?
I think, okay, so the usual thing to say is, no, your phone is your phone and my phone is my phone. But I would say that if you don't have anything to hide, then your partner should have unrestricted access to your phone. Now, most times when I lock up my phone, it's because I have something to hide. So if I don't have something to hide from my partner should have unrestricted access to my phone. So, yeah.
A round of applause for him, please. Do we agree with what he said about the phone? If you don't have anything to hide, your partner should know what your phone password is. Do we agree? I guess we agree. Okay, so your question.
Hi, good evening. Okay, my question is, what's the difference between being in love and having a crush? Hello? Sorry, hi. What's the difference between being in love and having a crush? This question is very pregnant. It's pregnant because love is relative. There's agape love, there's sexual love, there's all kinds of love. So you can't really decide how to answer this question. But being in love is when you have unfiltered feelings for someone, so, full feelings like I can die for you. But crush is just like, crush fades over time. But love is forever, I believe.
A round of applause for him, please. Anybody want to comment on that? Okay, then. So let us see what you have for us.
All right, Jason. My name is Jason, and I work in HR, which is very unsexy.
Can we hear him, please? Can we all try and listen up so that we can actually hear? But can you also speak up, please, so they can hear you?
So, once again, my name is Jason, and I work in HR, which is, very unsexy, like I said. Okay, so true or false? One can be attracted to different people at the same time. Yeah, it's true. I think it's true. Well, I think humans, of course, we have a potential to be greedy. So, yes, it is true. And if you look at the way people have affairs, stories of infidelity, so it's obvious that people can be attracted to multiple people, not just two people, like it says here, multiple.
Do we agree with what he said? Can you be attracted to two people at the same time? Is it possible to be attracted to two people at the same time? Even when you're in a relationship and you have a partner? It's possible. Oh, wow. So why do we get angry when our partners cheat then, if it is a possible thing?
If I see somebody, I'm like, okay, yeah, I like this person, and we talk. But for me to start actually acting on it, that's a whole lot of okay.
So it's the action that's the problem, not the attraction. Okay.
That's what I wanted to say. I mean, attraction is not action. You can get attracted to as many people as, but it's what you do after that matters. Yeah.
A round of applause. Do you want to add something? It's the same thing, Abby. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing, okay.
Personally, I just feel society generally, we come into society and the norm tells us, oh, we're supposed to be monogamous. But man, like our innate desires, I think it's very possible to be attracted to more than one person at the same time. And, if it was a norm, I don't know. I'm not saying cheating is fine, but cheating is sort of fine.
He said that cheating is sort of fine. Do we agree? False. He said with his chest. Okay. Let's take our final question before we move on to the next agenda.
This one is too heavy. Okay. My name is Stanley, and I work at Fidelity Bank. Then this question is too heavy. Okay, the question says, when did you lose your virginity? You heard me? Okay, the question says, when did you lose your virginity?
So he's about to tell us something. Did we hear his question? We heard it. Okay. We didn't hear his question. Okay, so take it again.
Hey, sorry. Okay, it's okay. The question says, when did you lose your virginity? That would be secondary school.
He said secondary school. That was heavy. I felt it inside me. So guys, remember that you can keep up with the conversation online. If you visit Love Matters Naija's Facebook page, you see these questions were asked, and you can see different responses there. Also, the hashtag to use is LM Naija Launch, hashtag LM Naija Launch, and hashtag Love Matters. Yeah? Before we move, let's move straight ahead. I'm going to welcome back to the stage a phenomenal singer. You heard her when you came in initially, and she thrilled us with lots of amazing stuff. And now she's coming back to thrill us again. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Banke. A round of applause for her, please. Show some love.
Did you miss me? Okay. feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. It was over my head. I know nothing at all. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Anywhere I would have followed you. Say something, I'm giving up on you. So, this one is for that guy that doesn't want to listen to you. I'm trying to beg him. I don't know if he's here, but hi. So please listen to me. Listen to the song here in my heart, a melody I started but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. It's only beginning to find release. Oh, the time has come for my dreams to be heard. They will not be pushed aside and turned into your own. Oh, 'cause you won't listen. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm
And but then I'm scared to love. I don't know. So I will sing this in Yoruba. I hope we understand Yoruba. It's scared, but it means I am ninja in Yoruba. And I wrote it, so I hope you guys like it. When you open the door to your heart, I am sure that I'll love you more tonight. Though the road has been rough, in your arms I am sure that I love you more, baby. I'm scared to love you all the same, 'cause baby did love much to the point that it hurts. Baby, I am scared to love you all the same. Baby did love much to the point that it hurts. Love you all the same, baby. They love much to the point that it hurts. Baby, I am scared to love you all the same, baby. They love much to the point that it hurts. Thank you very much.
people should expect more content on Love Matters Naija in regards to love in Nigeria. The Nigerian kind of love, the kind of topics we discuss, traveling from Ibadan to Lagos for sex. Is it good? Is it okay? Or pretending to be kidnapped for sex, it's okay too. These are the kind of things we would like to discuss in Love Matters Naija.
Do you agree that the moment you can wish your ex, I wish you the best in life, that's the spot point that you are really over your ex? Do you agree? Eh? Hello, sir. You can't hear him. Okay, we'll go. Okay, don't worry, who used my mic? Okay.
So the question is, okay, yes, I think that's a lie because you can wish them all the best and still go to their page and be looking at how they're faring. The same best you wish them, you still go and look at them and see how they're doing. So that's a lie.
Okay, but if you wish them the best in life,
it
doesn't mean you can't look at their page now.
You still be stalking them and you still want them back. Okay. Deep down, all conditions being favorable, you still want them back.
Has it happened to you before?
To me?
Yes. Have you wished an ex the best in life and then you went on a stalking spree?
That's a tough one. I think it happened to me. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. I was stalking. So first, she didn't like my set of friends. She didn't like the fact that I was all outgoing. I was always out and all of that. So always had issues. I felt like she was caging me. She was stopping me from being me and all of that. So we have this regular dissension every now and then. So when she left, you know how it is now. Now love can be. I'll check her page, send her messages in the morning that God loves you, you are wonderful, a man is going to take care of you. But deep down, my brother, it's not easy. This is how you suffer heartbreak. You go to a bookie shop to be pricing hammer. It's not clear. Love can do many things to you.
How did you get over your ex?
My brother, I drank Zobo, I drank beer, I smoked. See, the problem I actually had was I started looking for her in other girls. It was a big thing because I was looking for her in other girls. I'll meet this girl, I'll be like, can you sing? Because she can sing. Can you sing? Yes. And I'm like, I love you already. I love you. Just sing for me. And she's missing one thing. And I'm jumping to the next girl. Hello, beautiful. You look gorgeous. Are you Igbo? And she says yes. I'm like, I'm in love with you already. And then he doesn't stay more than 2 weeks. Then I see this fine girl over here. And then she probably likes to wear jumpsuits. I'm like, oh my God, your dress sense is beautiful. And she's like, yeah. Say, can I get your number? And I call her, I'm like, the moment I saw you, I fell in love with you. And she tags along. And then 2 weeks later, I'm off. And I jump to the next girl. So I was serially breaking hearts. And I was also breaking my heart in the process. Because I was losing myself while I was doing all of that. I was searching for what I've lost a long time ago. And then see the problem. We actually got back.
So are you with her presently?
No, we actually got back, and within a month, we broke up again. So then I realized it wasn't about my friends. It wasn't about who I was. I think she had issues with her. But she's married now.
Are you married?
Me? I'm not married.
Okay, so pick your next one. $139.
Okay, 129. Hit me, brother Shaggy.
Remember that bodies come in all shapes and sizes. No one has the perfect body. Do you agree?
Yes?
You agree?
There's no perfect body. All bodies beautiful. Whatever size, whatever form, whatever.
For a particular body type?
I don't know what's wrong with me. But I think my mind is, I'm looking for a particular kind of mind, not a particular kind of body. Okay. Yes. So if I find that mind in a short, tall, big, small, tiny, petite, I'm fine. Because you get tired of the body eventually. No matter the kind of body, you get tired. You get tired. Allow me answer. You get tired. Do you know you can get tired of the body eventually? You get tired. Have you ever dated someone who won a pageantry before? Have you ever done that before? Trust me, you get tired. I did a girl, Miss Crossiver, who announced the year, so Insta blog Naija will not carry it. And I got tired. Have you ever touched? Okay, this is for adults actually. Leave me. Leave me. Hello, Alu. I was going to tell them that you actually get tired. Get really tired. Get tired, like tired. That you touch boobs and it doesn't feel like boobs after a while. See, okay, guy, get home, touch boobs for 10 hours, and wake up in the morning and see if it feels like boobs. After a while, the thing that turns you on is not just the body. It's the mind. Mind sync. 103.
You might feel guilty for ending a relationship, but it's not a good relationship if you're not happy and your happiness is important. What do you think?
I think your happiness is important. And that's why we should all stay true to ourselves. Because you can't be leading people on, wasting their time, wasting their emotions and all of that, destroying their energy. You're just messing someone's energy cycle. So when you get to meet someone, like date people, go on dates. A date doesn't mean you have sex. Go on dates, get to meet them, talk, see a movie. You go with the flow. If he's me like this, and then he decides to look at me in the eyes, and I look at him in the eyes, yes, and then I come close to you, and then you flinch back, I stop. It's not sex. I could want to just stop.
So let her say something. I think you're saying the same thing in different words.
Okay, when you say ask, it makes it very maybe regimented and strict. But there should always be a conversation around, do you want to have sex? Not even when. When are you comfortable having sex? Are you even comfortable having sex in a relationship? These are stuff that you should ask if you are dating somebody. You don't just presume, oh, because you're dating them, they're absolutely going to have sex with you.
Okay, so someone here has a different opinion.
I don't think you need to ask before having sex. When you start, if it does not correspond, then you shouldn't be together in this place.
See, I think it all boils down to a vibe thing. I feel everybody can tell when the person you're hanging out with is actually into you. So if we're hanging out and it's a first conversation, obviously we're not going any further. But if it's flowing and then we're about to go home and we're all, I said it's a vibe thing. Okay, if I feel it with you, then it flows.
Tonight is getting heated. I have a relationship expert in the house. So maybe you can give us an opinion on this.
I will say, I just remember lyrics from Two Hearts that beat as one. It goes with the flow. You ask, everyone has got your own way you handle your relationship. Okay? The way I want it might not be the way you want it, or the way she wants it. And that's why on my program I always tell people, define your relationship. Okay, we want to go on a date, just like Jess said. We want to go on a date, okay? We're not sleeping partners. But don't forget, at times when we go on dates, flings might come in, fling might come in. And when it happens, it just happens. Understand? It's not that they're prepared for it or they're calling for it, but it's one thing that leads to another and they find themselves in each other's hands. Some relationship, just like you said, might be defined, and like before we get to this stage, we need to talk about it. So, different.
Round of applause for her, please. So we're going to give a toast now. And to give the toast, please welcome Socrates, who is going to be giving the toasting as we officially launch Love Matters Naija. A round of applause for him, please.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming out this evening. And as Love Matters Naija is kicking off this night, we hope you would follow us on Facebook, keep the conversations around sex, love, and relationships going on. Use the hashtag. And I would like to give a toast to Love Matters Naija. And how did I give a toast again? Welcome to Love Matters Naija. And please join the whole conversation and group. And let's keep it the Nigerian way. Thank you.
So can we raise our glasses? You forgot to raise your glass. Let's raise our glass. Do we all have at least your glass, your bottle, your something? Let's raise it up. Can we raise it up? Can we all raise it up, please? Yes. To Love Matters Naija. Click. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Please, guys, help me welcome Felicity with a round of applause, please. A round of applause for her. Thank you.
I wanted to share a little bit more about the other things that we're doing currently. We're running an Amplified Change program with Equality Triangle Initiative in Delta State. It's a youth-led LGBT organization. They are all part of the community. They are youth advocates for rights in their community, and we help them to have an advocacy platform in spaces like the United Nations, but also with local government. We've been doing capacity building work for them, so building their grassroots organization capacity, but we're also getting stories from them, we're learning from them, our Uganda team is learning from them, our Kenya team is learning from them. Further to that, we're also doing data for advocacy. So all the conversations that young people are having on social media, we're looking at the important things that come out there. And we're using those bits of information to influence policymakers in important spaces. So yeah, that's a little bit of what we're doing in Nigeria. Does anyone have any questions? I see, over here. Which one? Here.
I wanted to ask, how can I join? Like, you're trying to say something, so I wanted to ask, how can I join? Because I'm interested.
What do you do?
Okay, I'm a caterer, and also I'm a creative director of Korabe Arts of Fashion. Yes, where I train people.
Well, that's a really good point, how young people represent themselves in the global market, in the work market, labor market, being authentic, looking smart, being taken seriously. A big part of our work is that young people are respected for their thoughts and their ideas. So it doesn't have to be perfect English, Oxford English. We want young people, we want the real authentic voice. So I really like what you say. In terms of how you can contribute, we have a group of contributors. So if you have stories, if you have stories of success, we really like stories of success, please send them to us. We have a whole bloggers network, and that would be amazing to be able to represent your work, but also for you to talk to other young women in particular. We find that women don't contribute much in terms of internet. I don't know if it's because women don't have the access to the cell phones, especially in harder to reach areas. So in rural areas, we're finding that we're struggling with our female population. It would be great to have young women champions like yourself speaking about your story on our platform. Please send me an email.
Give me your email.
I'll give you my card. Any other questions? Yes.
Why is R&W interested in Nigeria?
Nigeria has the largest growing population of young people in Africa. So that's a natural interest. The fact that we grew to 200,000 in 6 months, for us, that's one of the most rapid growing of our platforms, at least for Love Matters Africa. So it's natural. You go where the hunger is, where the thirst for the information, but where the conversations are. Nigerians, from what I have seen, I'm a Zimbabwean, are very colorful in their expression and very honest. There's no filter in terms of that raw authenticness. And for us, we would really love to promote that and have that come out on our page. Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
Anyone else? No questions at all before I sit down and rest my feet. Oh, another one here. All right.
This way. Okay, very quickly, I want to ask, I came in a bit late. So normally when you come for a program like this that actually involve youths or mature youths, I would expect a little network, as in meet one another. I don't know how I'm looking at her from afar. I think I still remember Rolly, right? Where's Rolly there? Okay, she's Rolly. Okay, she's Rolly. And I think we don't really know ourselves. We've just been chewing our mouths, drinking, relaxing, enjoying. I love meeting people, maybe because of the kind of work I do. And I think we have lots of beautiful faces here. So I think before we leave, we can just say, hi, what's your name? Just a little bit of, you've done that. So we can just do that, So that's just it. Thank you.
I really like that. It would be great for everyone. Please do network, not only with me. Something I did forget, you've just reminded me. I would love to introduce our team. So we have the Kenya team and we have parts of the Nigeria team. Our Nigeria team is growing. I'm not sure if they can hear me. We've got Nigeria, the person who's currently chewing, so I won't make her talk. She is our coordinator for Love Matters Africa. Nigeria has really been the backbone in growing the platform in Kenya. It is 1.4 million right now, so she's done an amazing job. And she's sitting over there. Nigeria, if you can wave for us. Hey. We have Anthony Okot, who's currently running away from the camera in the corner. He is our program manager in Kenya. We're running an Amplify Change program. Anthony has been spearheading the tedious reporting processes. Anthony. We have Socrates. Socrates, if you can wave for us. Socrates is our partner, been working for This Is Africa. So if you have seen this platform, it's a pan-African platform. And Socrates is their writer here in Nigeria. Absolutely amazing platform. Please, a hand for Socrates. Wave, Socrates. We have Alu. Alu, where are you? The lovely lady who greeted you at the beginning when you were doing your registration. Alu is our social media editor here in Nigeria. She is based in Abuja. There she is, beautiful lady. Based in Abuja, she is the one responsible for this massive growth, 200,000 in a short 6 months. Well done, Alu. We also have a representative from Equality Triangle Initiative. Victor, where are you? Wave for us, right in the corner in a pink t-shirt. Oh, yes, yeah, another ETI member. So yes, we are super proud to be partnering with such a game-changing organization, really brave young advocates who are doing amazing work. So that's our team here. Please feel free to come to me for business cards, etc. And please, by all means, network. Thank you.
A round of applause for Felicity, everybody. Yes, we're gradually winding down. I know what she talked about, networking, so that after we're done, we can stick around. There'll be music, DJ. IMJ is going to play some music. You can dance, you can chill, you can gist, and you can get to meet people and everything. Before we do that, I would love to call on Nigeria, actually, to come and do the vote of thanks. A round of applause for Nigeria as she comes to do the vote of thanks. Nigeria.
So I guess you're all wondering how I'm called Nigeria, right? Huh? First and foremost, if you've been tweeting, let me look at the handles. Anthony, where are the kofias? That's a cap. Who's been tweeting? I like giving goodies. Who has been tweeting? Let's see. Let us see. Noami. Is Noami here? That's you. Ah, Anthony, give her. Thank you. Who's augmented definition? No? Okay, hold on. Let me follow the hashtag. That's the hashtag.
Adegbite Adedotu. Adegbite Adedotu is over there. A round of applause for Adegbite Adedotu.
Life dot. Who's tweeting for the handle life dot?
Life Nigeria. Who's Life Nigeria?
A cap for you.
A cap for you. Adegbite has.
Oh juice. Oh juice.
Oh, juice.
Oh juice. A cap for juice.
Wami Ohafia. That's you, right?
Imagine you're not tweeting. Seriously, I'm so disappointed. Anyway, I'm here to give the vote of thanks. If you want to know why I'm called Nigeria, you have to look for me. First and foremost, thank you. Would like to thank all of you for showing up, being here, and being present and engaging in very interesting conversations. The Backyard for hosting us, providing fantastic food. Wait, so you clap for yourselves first. Ama, you're not happy? The food was not enough. Okay, Backyard for hosting us. Karam, Shadi and the team, thank you very much. Doculand has left. Doculand for supporting us with some merchandise. The media who's been present and the teams that have been recording us on video and photographs. We'll share these. If you're interested, follow us on any of our platforms and we'll tag you on all the photos. The camera people, Banky and her band, thank you very much for coming through for us. Thank you. I hope you're happy. Great. Ugo Jesse, thank you for answering very interesting questions. Now we know a lot more. We also have the people who've made it possible that Banky would be here, Ugo Jesse would be here. Ajay Olari, thank you very much for gracing us with your presence and supporting us in making this a success. Oh yes, finally, oh my God. I would not sleep if I didn't thank the team. Alu, Anthony, Socrates, Victor, Felicity, thank you very much. I'm honored to be working with such a great team. So if I've missed you, please, I'll give you a cap. Just come and see me. Anyway, thank you very much. Some of us will be leaving tomorrow, but we are available on email. Send messages on Facebook, Twitter. You'll find us. Thank you.
A round of applause, guys. We've eaten, we've drunk. I know we have energy. Don't go anywhere yet, please. Still hang around. We still have music all the way into the night. But before we get our dance shoes on, let us welcome back Banky.
What message do you have for young people out there when it comes to love, sex, and relationships? What message do you want to give?
My message is that they should try to understand those three words. They are very powerful words. Love, sex, and relationship.
Because first and foremost, you need to build a relationship around everyone you call friend, family, and loved ones. And then love, you need to create something strong. I mean, more than love, like something real. You understand? Then when it comes to sex, something you really, as in you do, and you feel like it's the right time. Don't be forced to have sex, and don't do it when you're not feeling like doing it. Do it willingly and enjoy doing it, because it's what God gives. So you have to enjoy it.
A round of applause for Banky as she comes back.
So someone requested I sing Never Enough. So, thank you. So I'll do that. Let's do Feeling Good. And like I'm going to lose you. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling fish in the sea, you know how I feel. Rivers running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good, guys? Okay. Yeah. So my saxophonist will sing this song with me. I found myself dreaming silver and gold, like a scene from a movie that every broken heart knows. We're walking on moonlight, you pull me close. Split second and you disappeared, and I was all alone. I woke up in tears with you by my side, a breath of relief, and then I realized we're not promised tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Whenever we're standing, I won't take you for granted. We'll never know
The truth is you never know. So I'll kiss you longer, baby. Ain't a chance that I can. I'll make the most of the minutes, so love with no regret. Let's take our time to say what we want. What we got before it's so gone. No, have no promise tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Whenever we're standing, I will take you for granted. We'll never know when we run out of time. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm gonna lose you. Yeah. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like I'm saying goodbye. Wherever we're sitting, I will take you for granted. You'll never know when we run out of time. I'm gonna love you.
So are we ready for Never Enough? I know we can all sing Never Enough.
Trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. Set up a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars are still from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough. For me, never, 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 for me, never to lose, never to lose, never to lose, for me, for me. Oh, the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars were still from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough. For me, never, 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 never. For me,
Friday night. Thank you so much. I'll remember. You guys will sing this one with me, oh. Over a serpent. I remember when we used to stay in a government yard in Trenchland. Over Sunday, the heap of grace, they will fly along the way. In this refuge, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Said I remember when we used to stay in a vineyard in Trenchland. Over Sunday, the heap of grace along the way. In this refuge, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. We say, no man, no cry. No man, no cry. No man, no cry. Woman, no cry. When I become rich and famous, all these faces won't know who I am, 'cause I'll be a superstar. Like she likes it, cover pages. All these faces won't know who I am, 'cause I'll be a superstar. Mama, when you kill her mind, I go buy you a drama. La 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 la. I'll be a superstar. Mama, when you kill her mind, I go buy you a drama. La 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 la. I'll be a superstar. No man, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Alubarika, alubarika, from Lagos down to the backyard. Alubarika, alubarika, listen to all I see. Alubarika, alubarika, from Lagos down to the backyard. Alubarika, alubarika, listen to